Hey, how you doing? This is Eric from AHA Americans How Would Americans and AMP Live in the American Mentee program. Here today out in the field. It's Tuesday, so usually out in the field. We're rocking and rolling with a young man in Indy, Indianapolis, Missouri, Texas, and a few others throughout the United States of America. I'm Eric. I'll be your host very quickly. I'm going to be very short. I'm going to come back, though. I'm going to see if I can get this live while we're actually discussing. But if not, it might get disconnected once I pick up the phone. But I'll let you know what happens right after and what transpires, okay? So we're working a deal. This is out of the blue. Just call me. Hey, we started underwriting the deal. I go, this sounds pretty good. Set the appointment. It's not how we do the process for AHA, Americans How Americans, or AMP Live, but it's all right. At least the deal looks good and somewhat good if the seller is flexible and willing to work a deal with us, right? So that's the magical thing. The art of the deal and the AMP Live methods we're going to be sharing today. We're also looking for good people across the United States of America. Only got 5 spots left. So if that's you, take advantage of it. Let's rock and roll. That's our goal for AHA. One American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. And AMP Live, the American Mentee program, the only program of its kind where we train and mentor you and others across the United States of America. Truly a true one-on-one mentoring program. That's what we're doing right now. But we're out here in beautiful, lovely Southern California. There's a little bit of rain, a little bit of coldness and chilly, right? But we're going to get on the phone right now and talk to a seller. We're going to work some deals here in Missouri, the Texas Triangle, as well as Southern California, because we are working in Southern California for NODs, NOTs, notice the defaults, probates, high equity properties, and all that other good, lovely stuff, okay? So let me see if I can get him on the phone real quick and see what happens here. 1 second, all right? And then, okay, so we got, 3 links? Okay. So there are some links down below. Click those links. See if we're a good fit. We're only looking for 5 people across the United States of America. It doesn't matter where you're at, where you're located. We can do this thanks to this beautiful technology that we have here. So, right now, hunting deals. We're going to share with you because I noticed that about maybe 90% of the wholesalers out there are not doing their ARVs correctly, or they're sending deals that are not juicy and hot, or the comps are bad, or the deals are just bad, and that's what's happening because they're afraid that they don't understand the art of the deal in regards to getting a better deal. You have to lay it out for the seller. It does take a little bit of time. Can't just throw a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Here's 50, 60, 70 cents on the dollar minus repairs. Take it, leave it. You got to go through a lot of volume to do that. If you're a wholesaler and you're just doing that by yourself, it's going to take a lot of calls, a lot of texts, a lot of elbow grease, and all kinds of other stuff. Unless you're setting up a system to do that for you and automation and all that good stuff. That's what this is about. The AMP Live program, the American Mentee program. Definitely click those links down below and we'll share that stuff with you. But it does takes the art of the deal, understanding some sales 101, psychology, and a few other things. And it's a way for us to help you. With your permission, of course, I'd love to share this stuff with you. With your permission, we'd love to share what's going on today. So definitely watch, share, like, and love everything that's going on here today. We'd appreciate it. Hit the YouTube channel, all the other social media platforms, like and love that stuff, share it. You can hashtag #GetEricPaulLive, #GetEricPaulLive. There's tons of videos and training out there, everything from subject to existing financing, wholesaling, probate. There's, what we got, surfing for deals, finding the deals, breaking down deals, underwriting the deals. It's super important. That's you have to learn that stuff, right? The goal here, what we always do with every mentee that comes aboard, is we get them as good as an agent or an appraiser without having to get a license. So it's you got to understand that stuff. There are rules. You got to follow those rules and become good at it. I always say become the expert in your own area. You should know from the east side to the west side, from this side of the railroad tracks to the other side of the railroad tracks. You should know the pricing and what's going on in those areas from homes that are in the 1900s, 1950s, 70s, 80s, and the 2000s, and know what you're looking at. If you don't, and you can't explain that in your own backyard, then there's probably going to be an issue. Or if you're not working with somebody who's boots on the ground that's that good, you're going to have issues, right? You can call agents, then you got to interview them. They've been in the business for a while. They get stuck in their modes, right? So you got to find a unicorn agent that understands investing, understands how to do this stuff, right? So I'm gonna get off the phone here. I'm waiting for him to call me back.